early on, I served a lot of masses. I always enjoyed that. We had a great priest. He was an older man, but a very faithful man, and so I really enjoyed serving Mass and being close to the altar. So I think when I was young like that, I'm talking like middle school, maybe even right before that, 4th grade, I thought it was really neat, things that priests did. So that was within me.
We constantly grew up, what we thought was a normal Catholic environment. Found out later, no, you were just weird. That's okay. It would be nothing for a priest to show up at our house on an afternoon and join in the gatherings of families that had showed up at the house or one of the lakes that we were at. And just once again, that day-to-day life of seeing the normal life of a person. So priesthood was always a possibility.
Well, I'm what they call a late vocation, but I always knew that God was calling me even when I was little, but then once I got into high school and stuff like that, you know how things change, and so then went off to college and so forth. Finally, at the age of 34, I decided that, or actually God helped me decide that, to go into the seminary. And so from that point on, it's been just a nice, beautiful peace that God has given to me. So.
I think I went more to the seminary to prove to those people who would always say you'd be a good priest that I was open to it, but you were wrong, and here's where God's led me. But through the years in the seminary and the staff at Mundelein Seminary, University of St. Mary the Lake, I became more open to the possibility.
When I was in the seminary, you don't have that. You have brotherhood, and I had a couple of men who were a lot brighter than me that helped me a lot, and a lot holier than me that helped me a lot. So that was really a powerful experience. That's one of the things I missed when I got ordained, actually, was kind of the brotherhood of the seminary.
At first I thought I was going to be not a diocesan priest, but a community, like the monks and so forth. But again, then God can continue to say, okay, I want you to call the diocese. So I called the diocese, and I thought, well, they won't want me. But guess what? I've been here for now 22 years.
Some of those things are very difficult that you go through in the priesthood. Some of the things are, incredibly joyful, and some things are just real challenging because you're going to get that with people, all aspects of life.
They stopped me and my brother Bernie and said, you guys have to go to the hospital. Your nephew just died of SIDS. That experience, the death of a little kid. Later, you learn all the help junior ministry. I've buried a lot of kids, even up at Ireland. Not the way you expect life, but it helps junior ministry and makes it a little bit easier as you try to comfort others.
At one time when I was younger, I used to have a stuttering situation where when I get nervous, I begin to stutter. And I said, you don't want me because I can't get in front of people, I can't talk. But I think the beautiful thing about it is God does give you what you need when you need it. And he was able to help me overcome that.
I know myself, and my limitations are many. And so I know that the only way that I could be a holy and good priest is to surrender my own humanity, my own limitations, because I really do. Like when you look at the things that would make up for a really good priest, humanly speaking, I don't really have a lot of those. So when I first got called, I would think about those things a lot until I had some good priests. And my spiritual directors that told me to stop worrying about that so much and start surrendering more and let the Lord fill that up. Let him take care of that.